You're giving me the fucking COVID right now. Stop. Stop. Enough. Enough.
Don't you want to share the COVID?
Enough
with
at
me? Share the COVID with me, baby. Share it with me.
Can you say hi? I'm sorry, we were talking about COVID.
That's
God.
okay.
I'm nervous.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I got you.
Alright, this is Kyrie. Kyrie, this is Caleb. Yeah, you already know it. You were. Oh my god.
This lovely little bunny's friend. Best friend.
Right, well, nice to meet
Yeah.
you, Kyrie. Name's Caleb. You know, I'm glad to meet you today.
Do you have anything that you want to do right now?
Not in particular. I mean, hey, if we want to go play some games, I don't mind. We can go check out what there is, right?
Okay.
We'll
Do
lead the
you?
way,
Oh my
bananas.
Oh god. Okay, this way. Do you wanna play Never Have I Ever?
Sure, I'll play it.
Do you feel like it? Do you feel like playing Never Have I Ever?
Sure, let's play Never Have I Ever.
Alright.
There you
Never
go.
have I ever played hooky from school or work.
Wait, what's
So
that?
you move
What
up
does hooky
if you
mean?
have. Huggy means it's ditching it, like not going.
Oh, all the time.
Like you skip school and your parents don't know and like that sort of thing.
just like me.
Alright. Never have I ever got stopped by airport security.
What about when they do like those like routine like check things and they like stop you and they're like, "Can you come over here?" And
Nah,
they're, like,
that's when they gotta
You
do the
got-
cavity search and stuff. Like actually stopped.
No, wait.
Oh,
no,
whoa.
That's technically stopped.
Yeah,
Well,
that's actually being stopped. Like,
Sometimes
stop
they
you,
just
pull you-
like pat you down after you get out of the thing. I've had that done like every time I fly. I don't know how it's like in other countries. But in the
My country,
States,
Is that
they
so
have
bad?
it really.
questions and they confirm my intentions for traveling.
Yeah, they don't do like any of that in the
Does
States.
that count?
Yeah, yours would count.
Oh.
Alright, never have I ever deleted a post on social media because it didn't get enough likes. Don't you want to talk about
TikTok
it?
post. It was one of my TikTok posts, and it was on a video that I thought, dude, like was really nice.
Alright, never have I ever pretended I was sick for attention.
Oh god, no.
I pretended I was
When did
sick
you
so
do
I
it?
could go play Spyro.
Oh my god.
Man, I was like 10 and I wanted to play Spyro. Never have I ever got seriously hungover.
Oh, all the time. I wouldn't say all the time. It's just like
I was about to say, you better move your ass forward.
He also drinks, okay? It's not just me. He moved forward too.
Yeah, but I know you, not him. Never have I ever thrown up in public.
Oh yeah. It was actually on my 10th
What?
birthday. I was in school and I was in like the doorway like leaving because I just felt really sick and my mom came to pick me up and I puked all over the school carpet. And I felt really bad because the janitor had to come and like sprinkle this powder all over the like puke and stuff and to just sweep it up and I was just standing there and I was crying and I felt really bad.
I mean, it's not like you could help it. You threw up.
I did it
felt
in
really
my
bad.
mom's church during one of the
Oh my-
sessions.
Oh no.
I mean,
I
my
was like-
sister threw up
Did you get
on the
looked
table
at?
of an Outback Steakhouse, so
Ew.
it's not that bad. Yeah, it's gross. Right on our table too. Right as our food arrived, like they were about to set the food on the table, and she just threw up everywhere.
Oh my god. I'm one of those
Oh.
people that throws up when I see other people throw up or like hear them throwing up and I like knee jerk like puke and I'm like, oh my god.
Alright, never have I ever
I'm so scared
auditioned
of
to
it.
be on a reality TV show.
Oh.
Do I move forward?
Never have I
You know,
ever
people
believed
watching this.
something was haunted.
Wait, what was the question?
Never have I ever believed something was haunted.
Oh, all the time.
Being that spooky, scary shit, you know?
I avoid like graveyards and stuff for that reason because I'm scared. I'm scared that
I
someone's
do
gonna
the
like follow me.
opposite. I go in them and I'm like, hey guys, welcome to Ghost Adventures.
Welcome to
Sorry.
Ghost Adventures with Kyrie.
Yeah.
The star of the show is gonna be whatever ghost comes and finds me today.
Exactly. Never have I ever eaten an
I
entire pizza by myself.
Does it count if it's over like the course of a few days or like in one sitting?
I want to say one sitting.
Oh. Okay.
Never have I ever farted out loud in public.
Like, and people heard you?
Either or.
Oh. Yeah, easy. Getting exposed.
Alright.
You're telling me! Wait. You're telling me never once in your life outside of
I
your
probably
house.
have, but not knowingly. Look, I have anxiety.
I get the nervy parts. That's what I get, and the burps. I get burps.
I don't get them from nerves. Oh, hear me out.
The
If you
tummy
hold the
does be
camera a
rumbling.
second, I like wait, and my stomach rumbles until I'm like private, and then
Then you release
Oh.
a massive one.
That's
That's what it's like.
I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel that.
So far, I enjoy his vibes. Never have I ever kissed someone in public.
Okay.
I would hope we all have. We're all adults here, you know. Never have I
You
ever
know, maybe someone's gonna
crashed
save
a
it.
wedding or party that I wasn't invited to.
Does that count for like high school parties if you just show up because someone's like, oh, there's a party going on? And you just show
No,
up?
you have to actually have crashed it. Like,
Okay,
change
no
the
then.
entire vibe. I wish I did for my own wedding. Anyways,
That'd be fun.
that would be funny. Never have I ever cheated on somebody. I'll admit it. I'll admit it.
Spill the beans! This is tea. Wait, what?
I
Was
cheated
that your
on
husband?
2 people. One of them was my husband.
I could have figured that.
I emotionally cheated on him, and then I cheated on my boyfriend Jojo because I was manipulated in a very tough time in my life by the guy who I cheated with. Well, I thought was a friend. Which I will admit, I was wrong for giving in to that sort of thing. I don't know.
I won't push.
Never have I ever been on a boat.
Oh, I have a story for this one. So back when little Bubble was a little Bubble, Bubble's family decided to go to Victoria and Vancouver, which if you don't know, in Canada, where I live in Alberta, and then British Columbia is right next to where I live in my province, and that's like all the mountains and like all of that, and so like there's like the ocean like right there, like in British Columbia, and Victoria is like on the coast, and it's yeah. So anyways, we went to Vancouver and my dad decided it would be a very good idea to rent a boat for the day because it was really nice out and it was like, you know, you can go like sailing and stuff like that, and like it was a motorboat. And so me and my whole family, okay, 3 older brothers, 3 younger brothers, my mom, my dad, me, all go onto this boat, okay? Everything's peachy keen. And then halfway through, the propeller falls off. Like it just goes into the ocean, like somewhere, don't know where it went, it just fell off. And so we were stranded in the water for like 5 hours while we were waiting for like the rescue boat to come because we can't go anywhere. And my dad and 2 of my older brothers and 1 of my younger brothers got seasick, and like they were just like yakking into the water. And it
Let's
so
see if the
bad.
next one passes our final frontier. Never have I ever watched someone sleep for more than 5 minutes.
You watch someone sleep.
Does
Yeah,
it
because I
count
drew a
if they're
dick on
like
my
in
husband's
VRChat and they're
face.
falling asleep?
Sure, we'll count that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
well,
I had to look at my ex-husband's face to draw a dick on it while he was drunk.
Are you in the mood for anything specific?
Could actually just sit down somewhere if you guys want and actually just talk for a bit
Yeah,
as well. We don't actually
that
have to
works,
do stuff
yeah.
continuously for this whole time.
Okay. So there's like little seating areas all over, but I haven't been to like the bar area or the rooftop area, so I don't know like what's up there. If you want to check that out.
Oh, we're gonna host
that's
this
so
for one of our cuddle
pretty.
bubbles.
We could sit down there. That's pretty. What if?
Yeah.
What if
You don't have to look at me. Look at him. Gaze deep into his eyes. Tell me what you're passionate about. Like, I'm sorry. I was supposed to stop being goofy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I feel like he's more on the refined side. Doesn't really express himself very much, and I think it may be because I'm new. The anxiety, just generalized stuff. That's why I'm kind of being goofy and silly, is to help get all those nerves out and the nervousness.
Oh my gosh! Wait, how was your move? Because you were moving the last time that I spoke to you. You were going to move. How did that go?
Yeah, well, I'm here. It's hot as fuck. I'm sitting under a fan in my room. Absolutely cooking still.
Oh.
Otherwise,
some
it was
birds.
okay. It was. Look, just ignore it. You might hear a fan, you might hear birds. My room's like
It's a
separate to the
good
main
thing.
house. But yeah.
It sounds nice.
I get a lot of
Are you enjoying it at least?
I am enjoying it. I moved to Fiji, so I just moved to Fiji, so I'm now living with my parents. Yep. I've got my own little place out the back of their property that I'm going to live in. It's not yet done, so I'm literally sitting on a chair in the middle of the room that is empty. But until the room is finished, I won't have anything in here. Then I'll start moving stuff in next week or so, maybe.
Ooh, that's exciting
Yeah.
though.
That is exciting here. Moving was stressful. I had to fit everything into 3 suitcases, which I couldn't put
Oh my
everything into 3 suitcases. So I gave my mum some stuff because she was in New Zealand for a little bit as well. So I gave her some stuff to bring back, which I just picked up last night. I got a job like immediately, as already mentioned, working with my dad. So literally moved on Wednesday one week, started Monday the next week. So yeah, we're doing.
Oh my
We'll
god.
be there 2 weeks now. We're chilling.
Are you happy, Early?
I just have to get used to living with my parents again. That's probably actually
Yeah.
the biggest stress I have, is actually learning how to live in a household with people who are technically overruling over you, not as equals. But yeah. So is it Kairi? Is that how I pronounce it?
Kyrie.
Alright, Kairi. So obviously, is there any kind of questions you want to ask me, or so you can kind of suss out or see kind of who I am in regards to talking to your little bubble?
Yes, my little bubble.
It's nice. It was kind of just like saying a bit more of each other, each person. The friends want to interrogate me, I mean, go for it. If you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day, right?
I've been
how old
dying.
are you
Sorry.
again?
How old am I? I'm 24.
24. All right. And what are you doing with your father? What is your appointment?
I'm not gonna get too specific, but essentially, we're a financial. I'm working for a financial institute. In this country.
Yeah, I don't want the fine details to be like, okay, I'm gonna look you up. I just want to know the basics. I told her that I would be like a protective Southern father and be like, what are your intentions with my daughter? Sort of stuff.
So I'm just a sales officer, they call it. So I just deal with a lot of customers on a day-to-day basis in regards to trying to sort out accounts, get everything, try to see if I can actually help in regards to this situation, in regards to refinancing anything, and or if they just want a loan to pull out, we can also do that. But yeah.
And would you say that this pays well?
It pays terribly where I am, but that is because minimum wage in this country is terrible. But yeah.
So it, like, let's say if it was transferred into like maybe U.S. or Canadian or North American money, it would be well off.
The pay would probably be, I don't know, low to mid scale somewhere. It's not like it would be paid a lot. But I mean, I was getting paid in New Zealand prior. I was getting paid like $60,000 a year, but that's New Zealand dollars, which isn't as strong as the US. But yeah.
Yeah, which I understand that. I've had several friends in New Zealand. So what do you like the most about Bubble? Like, what would you say is the most redeeming quality about her? I think I need to learn more about him and more about what he really likes about Bubble. So, you can ask somebody what they think the redeeming quality is or what they like the most, and it may not be something that you really agree with, because they'll be like, tell a fake answer just to get them to shut up. But I want to make sure it's like a genuine answer.
Right. Honestly, well, I think one of the biggest things I see, like, is recently I'm a little bit clashy with my family. I guess the biggest thing I look at is kind of how one holds himself around other people and or like talks about, I guess, people in life or who they care for. As well, because it's important that, I don't know, a lot of people talk shit or just don't talk or even say a lot about other people in their lives, but when someone actually does, they open up, they actually talk, especially in a positive light. It's not just like a negative, like, oh, just like, fuck this bitch did this to me today, right? It's like a positive shine. I like the positivity that comes with Bubble talking about their family.
I mean, you are right. She is a ray of positivity. What do you think really made her stand out versus the other contestants and let her get this far?
I think the bonding over that was kind of a huge part of it for me, because with, like, there's certain people, like, yeah, we can talk about things, but it's in regards to, like, feeling like there actually is a connection between two people. Yeah.
So you're basically saying that you like the deeper understandings of the conversations that you guys have with each other? Like, you feel that she understands you and you understand her?
I'm gonna say yes. I guess that's kind of what is kind of leaning towards.
I was honestly just gonna. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I like Nugget. And I was like, I mean, like, yeah, that's the point. But like,
Look.
oh, if you don't know, this is Nugget. This is Nugget.
Yeah.
I told him when I first met him in the introduction. I was like, if you get anxious, you can just pet Nugget.
What
Hi.
do you think of him so far? And what do you feel about
He's
when
really
it comes to competition?
Okay. Wow. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, he's just warm. And like, I know that I could like look at you and be like, oh, you're like a warm person, but like, I don't. I'm
It
getting
takes
anxious.
a lot for her to say that somebody is warm.
Yeah. I've known a lot of like really bad people in my life, and like, some of them I've dated, some of them I've like been friends with, and like, it turned out for the worse. And like, there's been a lot of times where like I have been wrong in my judgment of people, and like, it happens to everybody where you give people the benefit of the doubt and then it ends up just being something really horrible. But I think through like the Bachelor and stuff like that, there's no like rushing, if that makes sense, which I think is a really big part of like why people make poor decisions, is like being rushed and everything. And like through the Bachelor, it's like, you have to like actually talk to a person and like actually like know them, and like you have to like make decisions and stuff and like all of that. And like, yeah, you're just like very warm. Like, I don't get like bad vibes, and it's not like a, like, I don't like this person, but like I'm forced to be here kind of thing. It's like I get excited when I get to go to these events and stuff like that, because I'm like, I get to like ask about like actual stuff that I want to ask about, like your job and like moving and your family.
For me, one of the biggest things is, well, in a person, is they actually have to be interesting to me. So they either have to have an interest in something they can talk about, or they have to actually be able to, like, I don't know, just be interested in things. I guess interest is one of the big things, or just like being able to talk about something, a topic that you really enjoy.
You like a person with passion.
Yes, I don't like someone who will sit there ask the same 5 questions every day. Good morning, how are you doing today? That's cool. What are your plans? What are you doing at the moment?
Yeah.
And I agree with
It's
you
like a
there.
routine. It's like a routine. You know how like when you get into a relationship and then like there's actually like this thing called the 3-month rule where like after the 3 months that's when you truly know if you like someone and like if you actually want to be with them and stuff like that, and then like that's when a lot of relationships break up. But if you make it past that 3-month point, a lot of people will say like, oh, like the spark is just gone, or like, you know, like things just like happened or stuff like that. But it's also like you get very comfortable with that person, and it's like once you have them, it becomes very like it's a routine is what it is, you know? Like you know how to like talk to them and stuff like that, but like you don't know how to like make it still feel like you're actively pursuing them in a way, if that makes sense. It's like when you get into a relationship, you know, like you should never stop pursuing them, if that makes sense. So like still like take them out on dates and like do cute
show
things
that you love
together
them.
and like yeah. And I think like the biggest thing is to like why people break up, especially after a while, is because like they get comfortable and they're like, okay, well, I already have you, so I don't need to try anymore. And so then they're like, you know, like I don't really have to put in as much effort as I did to like get you in the first place. And then it's like, you know, like what happened to that little spark? And it's like it's a mutual thing, and it's like you should never stop going after that person even after you have them.
The way people don't expand was kind of what I was kind of agreeing on. Yeah.
I think it went good. I think it's a lot different than doing like the one-on-ones with people being able to steal and like you can actually sit down and talk longer than like 5 minutes. But it went really nice, and I think that Kyrie does enjoy him. He's very sweet and he's very kind and very warm. Yeah, he's very easy to get along with. I would just want to talk deeper about just kind of things that like I've held back on regarding like my family life and stuff like that. I just feel like there's a lot of deeper things that can be spoken about, and so that's like the biggest thing. If I do happen to go to those suites that I do want to talk about, I'm not gonna force anything, and I'm not gonna, you know, push him out of his comfort zone if he's not, you know, kind of going that way anyways. I think it was nice to end it off with a hug. As for terms in later, if that does happen, then it happens. But you know.
My time tonight has actually been quite lovely. First, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit shy. I was a little bit closed off during Never Have I Ever, but actually sitting down and just like talking with them, I don't know, to be called warm, I think is quite a nice feeling. As like a compliment for someone to receive, but also just in regards to, I guess, the company they keep. Obviously, just one person, but that's okay, right? But in regards to how they obviously interact with each other and then actually hold and talk about each other, I like it. I like tonight. So far, I do not have a favorite hometown. If we're to move into the fantasy suites, like, I feel like it would mainly just be talking. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of just like asking more, talking about family, talking about pets, talking about each other's kind of life. I feel like would probably be what would be happening more than anything else. But yeah.
Hi, good to see you again.
Hi, good to see you too. You know, how are you doing at the moment?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
You know, not too bad. I'm excited to be here and get to meet the people you know you hold close to you. Actually see what you're all about.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go get started then. Let's go meet everybody.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Howdy, folks.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. One more time. Rima, bloopers.
I can't do the rewalk-in. I'm
No
secured
rewalk.
now.
Okay, don't even move. Don't even move. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, well, everybody, this is Caleb.
Hi,
Caleb. This is my
What's
girl.
up?
Howdy, folks.
This is Darky. Darky, say hi.
Hello.
Howdy, Donkey.
This is Honey. Hello.
Hi, honey.
This is Juicy. That's my baby girl.
girl, my best friend. She's the one you're gonna have to impress the most. If you don't impress her, I don't really know what to tell you.
The only reason I'm one of the toughest judges tonight is because I'm like number one. So he's gonna have to figure out if he can fit in the number 2 slot in Sage's life, you know?
Then we have Jacob.
Hello.
Hi,
Also
Jacob.
my best friend, needs approval. And then we have Murphy over here.
Hi, Murphy.
You can call her Murph. I call her Murphy. Just like I'll say Darky for dark, honey, Jakey. But yeah, alright.
Alright.
Let's get started. Good luck if they do tear into you. It's on them, not me.
Look, I hope
don't
not
know,
for my
man.
sake, but you know, there's like 5 people sitting here versus 1 of me, and I don't think I'm gonna win a 1v5. But you know, let's do it.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be a hard ass. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
What's
Yeah,
your
roll
impressions
with
of
that.
my
That's a
baby
good start,
girl?
Yeah.
Look, I tell you what, don't worry, you ain't got nothing to fear. I tell you what, I'm sitting here sweating right now, hotspotting off my like mobile phone because the Wi-Fi is not working in my room,
Oh
so I can
no.
enjoy y'all tonight.
I like him already. The dedication.
Mhm. Well, I know you guys had some questions for him. Let him rip. Give it to him. I'm curious too. I don't know any of these questions, by the way. They have not told me any of them. So this is gonna be fun for the both of us.
Yeah, I'm ready as much as I think I can be. I'm not gonna lie for this, but we're about to find out.
Alright, who wants to go
Who's
first?
going-
I mean, I go first, and nobody
I was
else
about to
wants
ask
to
the
go.
same
Go
question.
for it.
Go.
Alright, I'll go first. Alright, hold on, let me pull up my notes real quick, because I've made
Oh my
notes.
god, about the notes.
Yo, you actually wrote it down in notes.
I
My
pulled mine up too.
worst. Alright, you want
too
a
friendly.
tough one right out the
Now.
gate, or you want a soft one right out the gate? Because I got both. Alright, which one do you
How
want?
about
Lay it
we
on 'em.
warm me up into it? How about we warm me
You
up
want to
into
warm up?
it? You know, just let me start. Yeah.
That makes me want to ask him the stupid question.
Actually, I just realized all my questions are hard. How about you go ahead and go first?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh.
Well, I guess the way I'd look at it is, do you cut the hot dog bun into 2 pieces, or do you have it in 1 piece?
Ooh, this is
Well,
smart.
it's 1 piece, but it's like a.
1 piece, and it's not a sandwich. Because you don't get a piece of
What would it
bread
be
and
then?
call it a sandwich when you mush
What
it up.
would it be then?
Yeah, it would be
It'd
a
just be
taco.
like-
I feel like.
It'd be a
Oh
dog.
my God.
Yeah, it'd be,
It's a hot
I guess
dog on a
something.
taco. That's rude.
But it'd be.
Alright, alright.
Nah,
so
see,
we
I-
got that question.
You guys are welcome.
Thank you. That was a
so
good
much, baby
icebreaker.
girl. Love
Let's.
Yeah. Now for the hard ones.
Alright, now
Oh,
for the
no.
hard ones. Are you ready for this? Alright.
Yeah,
Ease them
sure.
into it. Ask about a taco and then just boom.
What's your deepest, darkest trauma?
gonna
Tell us
cry.
right now.
Lay it all out on the table right now.
So, what do you think you and Sage might argue about in the future?
Honestly,
Yeah, Caleb?
Look, yeah, let me think on this one. Alright, honestly, it's
Sorry.
probably going to be similar to. Nah, you're good. It's probably going to be something like similar to how, I guess, me and my best friends argue in New Zealand. Just kind of mainly over, like, not dumb shit, but, like, things that are just like, if someone's listening from the outside, they're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about, right? So, one of the topics I have with my current, the people I used to live with, right, my roommates, flatmates, is toast, right? Toast and bread. Now, this is stupid because you go, toast is toasted bread. So therefore, bread is untoasted toast, right?
We got a dude here with a New Zealand accent, and I find no Sage at all. She's the biggest sim for accents, so I'm not saying that's the only reason why she likes this guy, but that's a big driving force for her. I know that much for certain.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
I
Very
can see an
true.
argument about that, 100%.
Yeah, so I argue about that, and they're against me on that. But you know, that's I think it's cool. I can call untoasted toast, but they hate it when I do that. I don't know, dumb shit like that.
I mean,
kind
it
of
is
vibe, like,
though. It is though.
I mean, you got a point. You got a point. So
Question. Does anybody else got a question that they like to ask? I think it's pretty easy after that question. That was a pretty big of a toughie. Anybody else got one?
I'll go next. How was your last relationship?
so we're talking proper.
Yes.
So do we count anything online, kind of half as one, or do we mean like full blown, like real life kind of one?
I feel like it'd be
just how
yeah.
whatever. I mean, if an online relationship is pretty much a relationship, it's just long distance. So technically, either or.
I don't know, because if we're counting online, like, I know some people don't count them, that's why I just kind of wanted to clarify between the two, right? Online was kind of chill. It would have been like a year... What month is it? Yeah, a year and a month ago or something. I don't know, just spent a lot of time with each other. They taught me how to play, like, Overwatch 2 and a bunch of other things. I don't know, we just literally spent, like, every day just hanging out, playing games, chatting, literally sleep calls, like, I guess in general, just online stuff. It was pretty... I guess it was pretty chill. Things ended. We kind of just fell out, but yeah. Why did things end?
Yes. Why did things end?
It's kind of a rough one to answer. They're like agreed to be in like a completely monogamous relationship, right? So they are monogamous by how they identify, but then they kind of did the thing where they go kind of chatting to other people and sending stuff to other people whilst being in a relationship kind of vibe.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My next question is, what would you do if you won the lottery?
I would put it all in a savings account or a term deposit so I can get the interest from it and live off the interest. Because honestly, the interest alone on something like that would be really good.
Okay, and last but not least, if Seiji needed a sandwich at 3 a.m., would you get up and make her sandwich at 3 a.m.? Real question.
These are the real
Look,
questions that need to
If
be
this was like a life or death, you know, they're lying there, they're like upset or whatever, and they're like, can you go make me a sandwich? How will I say no? Like, I might not want to get up, but
You might huff
You've
and
gotta
puff
value
about it, but
happiness.
you'd still do it.
you've got to value happiness, yeah.
Gotcha.
Very good answer.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this
Yeah.
shit. What's your favorite fruit?
What's my favorite fruit?
Off the cuff.
Oh, we're really
Shit,
tearing
this
it
one's
up now,
rough.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even... What the fuck is my favorite fruit? Does a mango count? Is it seeds inside as fruit?
That's a
I mean, that
fruit.
counts.
Mango, yeah.
Mango.
I'll count mango as my favorite fruit.
Anyway.
I haven't heard of mango as a favorite fruit. That's crazy.
Right,
Mango's
that's
a
crazy.
rare one.
Mango's a good
I don't think
shit.
I've ever had like actual mango before.
Dude, you get them,
You
you
need
cut
to.
them so the pip's out in the middle, and it's just so good.
Okay.
You need to.
I got you. Instead of a sandwich, maybe you can give me mango.
Maybe, that's a hard one, you know? I've got a...
That's
He'd
That's,
probably
that's a
eat
hard
it.
one.
He'd probably eat it all on the way up. You know, like.
Oh my god.
Look.
So true. Jacob, I'm curious on your questions.
More of them? All right.
Yeah, I'm
let's
kind of
do it.
curious. I'm
I mean,
curious.
you have
Alright.
a whole
If
note.
you said
you know?
if you said that, yeah, I'm curious on your list.
I got a whole list, so we probably won't go over all of them, but if we do, it'll be nice.
A whole list. Oh my god.
So you
We
mentioned
care about you, girl.
being in New Zealand, right? Is that where you still live?
I've just moved to Fiji, I think, 20 days ago. Like, quite literally...
Fiji now?
Not, yep, I'm now in Fiji, yep.
Okay, so how is it? How
How's
does
the
it feel
move
having
going?
a long? How's it gonna feel having a long? Hey, this is our questions, all right?
Sorry,
You had your chance
oh,
to ask
God,
questions.
God,
This
God,
is our
okay,
time right
fine.
now, okay?
Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'm mute.
All right, so how does it feel having a long distance relationship? Like, what's your goals to help, kind of make that not feel like such a long distance relationship?
See, that's where I'm kind of like a love language wise. I'm huge on physical touch, but I'm also big on quality time, right? So I believe also gift giving isn't quite a big one for me, but I also like to try, if I can, if I have the availability to do so, try gift give to certain people as well. But I feel like quality of time, like actually spending time with each other, a lot of calls, if possible to do, a lot of messages throughout the day when available to do so, can kind of help bridge a lot of the communication. Obviously, there's never not going to quite be a but that's kind of, this is how they are, right? So you just got to do what you can to bridge the gaps.
Good answer. Good answer.
I was gonna ask the love language question, but there's that.
You got any other
Do you know
questions,
my love
Juicy?
language? Do you know my love languages?
Oh my god. I know we talk
Oh my
about
God.
this too.
We
Hold on, I got this. I got this. Give me 2 seconds.
Murphy.
Murph, did you have a question?
Yeah, actually I did.
Oh God.
Okay. So, if you and Sage were to get into a fight, how would you resolve it?
That's an interesting one. I have to think of that. So if we were to get into a fight, how would I resolve it? Well, I try to figure out, well, when we say fight, like, obviously the first thing to do is figure out why that's happening, right? What has happened? Has something occurred? Have I done something particular? Has something happened in regards to their day that's kind of caused them? I don't know, just kind of work out like a cause for why anything's happening, right? And then kind of work on it, try comfort, and try see what we can do to actually either improve, reduce, or try and get rid of. Because unfortunately, some things are never going to be able to be fully resolved, but you can always work on kind of like reducing it so it doesn't quite happen, right? But the plan is to kind of, I guess it's like workplace, I don't know, it's like, the way I think of it is very like workplace safety. There's a hazard or something that causes a bump, you work on either reducing it or getting rid of it completely, depending on what you're able to do, or find a workaround.
If there's ever a problem and ever a issue that could occur, I think that his desire for communication would help make it work out. That's really like one of my green flags, I guess, to put it for him. That I really think that he's got a really good head on his shoulders.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Second question would have to be, what about Sage do you like the most? Two.
I guess it's just one of the things, I guess, with me and certain people, there's certain energies people have, right? Certain auras people give off as to how they either show themselves, or how you kind of just like can pick up people's different energies from like how they radiate, right? Like someone stone cold at a mirror and a black cat being an absolute dick, or someone really friendly and welcoming, actually like, I don't know, genuinely nice. I guess for me is Sage is quite like a very bubbly person with like an aura that radiates around them that's quite happy.
I feel like him and Sage would actually be like a super cute couple, honestly.
I'm blushing right now.
I mean, you don't have the nickname Bubbles for no reason.
Look, honestly, I think it's just a lot of how Sage holds himself and how they kind of go about the day and kind of like chat, even the way they type, right? It's also funny to see when people are typing in chat, Sage is instead absolutely sending blushing emojis because some other contestants or like Honey or someone is like absolutely making them blush. You can tell they're blushing the text, right? I don't know. It's very
right now?
cutesy. I don't know. Yeah. Look.
Oh my God. What? Me blush? What? What is that?
Yeah.
Next question, please.
I found them. By the way, your love
Wait,
languages.
what are they?
physical
Oh,
touch,
you pulled. Oh, okay.
words of
Yeah,
affirmation,
we took-
it's quality time, and then it's acts of service, and then gifts.
Quality time's really huge for me. Like, even if it's not, like, we don't even have to be doing the same thing, but if, like, we are in this, like, when me and Jacob, for example, we'll be in call and just hanging out, but we're not doing the same thing, but it's just, like, that quality time that I can get in a friendship, you know what I mean? Quality time, man.
Did you also had a question, didn't you see though?
Me? Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know. What's your intentions with my baby girl?
Oh fuck. Just to say hello, you know. Say hello, you know, how you doing, you know. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, that's why we're here right
Any
now.
response?
It's just so we can pass by and say hi and then leave.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
That makes sense.
Totally
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
That's what I want. That's goals right there. Oh, hey Caleb, you know what? Can we talk alone real quick? I just want to have like a private one-on-one conversation.
All right, sure. Let's do it.
All right.
Please spare me. Spare me.
Well, hey Caleb, it's nice to have this one-on-one conversation. I know we haven't really had a chance to talk. We had a fun time with the group and everything, but I just wanted to ask some just simple questions about like with Sage, because I know
Simple questions, yeah. Pull me aside for one
simple-ish
for some simple
questions.
conversations. Yeah.
Exactly. So first things first is I know that it's a competition. There's plenty of other people you can talk to. Why bring Sage this far? I mean, why is Sage still a part of this competition in your eyes?
Well, I guess it's before kind of related to the question where they're asking about like why, like what do you like about them? It's kind of like a similar answer in regards to the fact that I guess I'm just really like the time that we have spent together talking, and just as I said, the energy they literally bring to any room. Like it's nice to have them around. It's nice to chat to them. It's nice to hear them always bouncing around, bubbly, just chatting to people. Like, I don't know, I just really enjoy, I guess, the energy that they provide. So it's something I like to see. I like to have them around. I would like to, I guess, pull them through further, because obviously I want to spend more time with them, right? And actually see if anything can actually come from. Yeah.
Well, hey, that's great, and and I think that definitely if you do decide to take Sage all the way to the end, it'll be nice to have. We'll be talking way more because you guys will be in a relationship at that point. That it'll be nice to have more conversations with you.
Concerns. What are your concerns?
Well, he did bring up the fact that he doesn't consider online real relationships, but yet being across the world, that's a red flag. Yeah, so I called out the Bachelor earlier for his bullshit shenanigans. You know why? Because I've seen that behavior before, and I won't allow a great friend of mine potentially be hurt by someone who might not really be looking for something.
But yeah, so long-term plans for Sage. If you do bring her to the end, what's your goals for long-term wise?
Well, long-term wise is I am planning a trip to America, I guess mid to late next year. I'm not sure entirely what month it is yet. I'm going to do it, but I've got a couple key places I'm just going to go to, and if we're in a relationship at that point, I'd like to actually see if they want to potentially like me to fly into their state so we can actually hang out and actually spend some time together in person as well. And then obviously if that was nice and everything goes well, they can come out my way too. If they want, we can kind of go back and forth if they want.
Makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's good to have a plan like that especially with, like I said, you guys are countries away from each other. It's going to be real challenging to try and make time for that one-on-one time, especially with both you guys having love languages for physical touch and all, So it's like, it's really important. And now I do have some really hard questions that I am now ready to share with you, that these ones are going to be pretty challenging. So, we do know that, and I know this has been brought up before, but Sage was in a poly relationship. And what is your opinions on that for the state of the bringing her to the end?
Honestly, that doesn't actually really change my outcome, I guess, as to how I view them. Like, they brought it up to me. I don't have an issue with it, because I'm somewhere like, I think I'm like somewhere in the middle. I'm open to going either way, as long as it's kind of like everything's talked through and it's not really like kind of just like shoved and just like, hey, this is happening now. If there's some communication in regards to it, so I'm just kind of in the know. I'm happy to kind of be with someone as long as everything's clear, everything's laid out, and the communication is there.
And do you feel like with Sage that communication is there? Do you guys feel like you guys both have had really good communication up to this point?
I would like to think so. Obviously, going forwards, the communication stays, so we can, because one of the biggest things in a relationship for me, I've literally answered this, I swear, every episode. Communication is a big thing, especially for a long-distance relationship, right?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
it is quite important for me, like, to have everything kind of us talking about things. If there's any problems, anything occur, just to have that communication that line straight down, so we can actually understand and work through anything that may appear or come up as well.
Makes sense. And I think I like that mindset, you know. And I like you, Caleb. I think you got like a good headspace on you that I'm really happy with that, you know, you're the Bachelor for this event for her, because I know how much Sage talks about you, so, you know, so.
Yo, you know, I want to bring that up to
All
them
the
later,
time.
and they're gonna absolutely not speak.
They're shy though. Whenever you get brought up, it's a completely different side of Sage comes out. So always blushing. So I know that you got a good, you know, spot here. If you just decide to choose her at the end, you know, that's the only thing. But yeah, that's basically most of my questions for the one-on-one. You know, that's basically, I know there's some challenging ones in there, but no, all in all, I think that you're a good fit. I think that you guys are a really good fit.
Right, well, I'm glad I passed your interrogation. I'm gonna call it that. Because at this stage, one-on-ones, I'm gonna be grilled with some serious questions. I'm looking forward to answering, and hopefully everyone is kind of satisfied as to who I am. That I'm not just some jerk out there who's gonna absolutely, I guess, I don't know, ruin your guys' poor Sage. But yeah.
All right, thank you.
I'd like to talk to you next, if that's okay.
You can talk to me, yo.
Okay, so how do you feel about our little friend group out there?
You know,
Did you like the vibes of everybody type thing, you know?
I did like the vibes. I haven't quite fully, obviously, I've only been exposed for a short time, but I have liked what I've seen so far in regards to vibes. Everyone's kind of happy, chirpy. There's a lot of stuff being a little bit of stuff being thrown back and forth, but in like a good, healthy way, right? It's not like anyone out there so far I can tell is actually toxic or anything. You guys actually seem quite like a loving friend group, and I guess that's why Sage chose all of you guys to come tonight to the hometown, obviously.
Yeah, we've been friends since like June, I think.
Well, overall, what's your opinion? Is what I'm trying to say. Overall
Well,
opinion
it's
on
your life.
him.
Oh, him as a person. You're entitled to
It's
do what
your
you want.
life.
Yeah, it's your life, and you can do what you want. Independent
Okay.
bad bitch alert.
I'm pretty sure we all became friends in June, and it's been like a, you know, real tight friend group, you know, real strong, which is why we all are here, you know. Most of us.
You know, I can respect that. My main group I do hang out with online as well. I guess I met them about the same time. I met them like July, I think. But like since then, I've kind of spent like a fair bit of time with them, actually together, whether we're in VRChat or not, whether we, you know, go to events or just hang out in the Discord and chat, play games. Actually, yeah, even if it's like, people would think like, oh yeah, June, July, that's actually not a long time. But then you look at actually the amount of time you spent with each other, the quality of time you guys have all spent to get each other, like hanging out, laughing, just enjoying each other's company. It makes a lot. Like, if you told someone that in real life, I guess people would be like, bro, that's not long. But in, I guess
feel
in
like-
VRChat, that is actually...
yeah, VR. Well,
Let's
not
see.
only that, in my opinion, like online relationships can like come and go real quick. So the fact that you're friends for so long and like hanging out and stuff, I mean, that is a long time in like the internet world. I think, you know. I just wanted to know if you liked the vibes of like Sage and like, you know, how you feel about her, pretty much. 'Cause that is my best friend, like ever.
No, I can respect that. Yeah, I can
That
I
is
can
my
respect
baby
that. Honestly.
girl.
With Sage, obviously, if Sage is still himself, they're still probably outgoing. This I don't know, really friendly, right, and nice. You guys are kind of reflected into that because obviously, if let's say anyone spend any time around bad people or like people quite negative, you kind of start getting a little bit of that negativity kind of rubbing off on yourself. So I don't know. I kind of just view it based off her character. You guys are probably actually very nice people.
We've got that kind of friendship where we all like to make fun of each other, but like not in a harmful way. I love it actually, and I love her and everybody, you know. Anyway, yeah, I think that was like all my questions I had. For me, the night was pretty interesting actually. I had a lot of fun meeting him and like getting to hang out with everybody again. It was a pretty good night overall, I think. He seemed pretty good. He seemed pretty funny actually in the few little conversations that we had, you know. Yeah, I feel like he meshed really well in our friend group. I gave him 2 thumbs up over there, and I'm giving him two thumbs up now. You know, he's actually really fucking cool.
I had a great night. It was fun meeting Caleb, and you know, it was interesting having seeing the dynamic between Sage and Caleb, you know, in person. You know, I'm used to seeing just Sage on her own and talking about Caleb, and you know, simping over him as hard as she does all the time. But it is nice to actually be able to see more of that in-person, you know, dynamic. I would love to spend more time with Caleb. Caleb's a real one. I could see it already. He's a fun to hang out with. I loved hanging out with Caleb. Every second of it.
Okay, interview time. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, I'm the drunk friend. Okay, hey. So, what's your background, sir? Good sir.
What do you mean my background? Well, like
The background.
What do you
like?
want specifically?
What? I don't know. What do you like to do?
Well, at the moment, my schedule is made up of, I guess, during the week I'm working. I come home. Do you want to know like the exact like per half
Yes,
hour what I do intervals?
I want the details of everything.
All right.
Even your personal time.
Between between
You get that?
7 to 7:30, I wake up. Between 7:30 to 8, I have a shower. 8 to 8:30, I'm going to work. 8:30 to 12, I'm working. 12 to 1, I have my lunch. 1 to 5, I work. 5 to 5:30, I go home.
Wait, real question. What do you eat for lunch?
Honestly, I go down, there's a food court just below my floor, and I go down and I buy 2 sandwiches.
2? Bro, it's a W.
Bro,
Okay,
you're
going.
gonna... Oh, W, I thought you were about to fat shame me for having 2 sandwiches.
No, of course not, bro. I'd eat 2 sandwiches. What kind of sandwiches do you get?
Veggie and cheese, or there's like a chicken sandwich. Either or, depending
Veggie
what's
and
available.
cheese or a chicken sandwich. Okay, W on a chicken sandwich gang, you know. When's your birthday?
When's my birthday? You wanna know my exact birthday, or like you're looking for a star sign, or what kind of vibe we're doing?
Just tell me your birthday.
4th of October.
Aries. Okay, alright. I love
No,
the Aries.
that's not even close. That's literally the wrong star
You
sign.
said-
That's the
oh,
furthest
no,
star sign you can
you
get
said
from it.
October, not April. Duh.
Yeah.
You're a Scorpio. What?
Wrong end of
Sagittarius.
Alright, no, I
Oh my
don't even know
God,
where that fits in.
Pisces.
I'm a Libra.
Oh fuck, I forgot Libras even existed. Oh my god, okay.
Oh, how dare I? If
I never
not like
meet
I'm offended,
Libras. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, go back to your schedule. I totally forgot you were like in the middle of it and I stopped you. Go ahead.
Okay. Do I actually have to go by half-hour interviews?
No, you don't have to go through the whole thing. Just start with lunch.
Alright, so pretty much I work throughout the day, I come home, I sometimes have a little bit of downtime at 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the moment. I do have a PT come around. I actually do a little bit of training, just kind of work on my fitness, so I actually get into shape a little bit.
Good, okay.
Because I've been quite unfit, but then you kind of go through the night. I have dinner with my family, usually at the table, so we all sit down. It's quite nice. Spend a little bit of time with them afterwards. Maybe watch like a little bit of like a show. At the moment, we're watching Lupin.
Okay, all right.
You don't know the show? Okay, 24.
24. Why do you say what? What? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You sound like you're judging me.
No, I'm just trying to take it all in. I gotta breathe, you know. Maybe you should do some breathing exercises. Let's look at the camera. And 1, 2, 3, breathe. And exhale. Oh, you're so good at that. You should be a swimmer, because, you know, Fiji life.
I could not be a swimmer. No. I can't.
Yeah,
I can
too.
swim well, but I can't.
If I see a shark, I'm punching it in the face and running. Honestly, you can't even run. How do you run in water?
Yeah. I'm not sure how to answer that one for you, honestly. That's kind of an interesting one, but no, I'm not gonna be a swimmer. But I've had some people from work have asked me if I can join like their paddling team, or like if I want to come like try out for it.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm gonna do that
paddling.
next weekend, which will be cool.
Like this?
Well, paddling.
Oh no, it's like this.
No, like you're in a boat, yeah, with an oar.
So.
But yeah, so
kayaking, pretty much.
It's like you've got this huge team, it's like a very traditional boat. So in Fijian, I don't know what they call, but in New Zealand they call it like a waka. So you've got like a team all working together to kind of like all paddle in sync and like race other boats kind of vibe. So you've got races, you've got sprints, you've got marathons.
$1 million question right here, folks.
Well, you're gonna do Dr. Evil. So
$1 million.
First out on the Dr. Evil. Sorry.
Why are you on the Bachelor? $1 million. Why are you on the Bachelor though? For real? You looking for love? You looking for what's your whole ordeal of all of this?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm looking for like some kind of special someone who makes me happy, and hopefully I make them happy in return. I don't know.
So
just
you're like,
spend a lot of...
so you would be fully committed to this person, to whoever you end up choosing, Sage. But yeah, you'd be fully committed.
I mean, yeah. If I was actually to commit to someone, I would actually be fully committed. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You know, Sage got you. You got Sage. You know.
It sounds like you're really already, predicting the outcome for everything.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Do you hear that whispering?
They're
talking about us, I think, in our conversation.
I can't hear them whispering. I can't hear them whispering at all.
I can hear them whispering. Okay. Next question. What's your shoe size?
Yo, alright, if that's ever not a sus question, I don't know what to say, but that's a sus question.
No, I just want to know what your shoe size is. What do you mean? No sus.
Yeah, that's a sus question. Honestly,
Alright, next question. If you were to identify yourself as an animal, what animal would you be?
If you go through my phone, I have so many frog memes. So fucking many frog and toad memes on my phone.
Frogs.
I would...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Frog. You like to hop around?
I don't know why
I'm
particularly,
joking.
but like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, frogs are great. I used to have a frog picture. I used to hop around with frogs.
Used to hop around?
Yeah,
Right,
you
I
know,
don't
the
even
little
know what-
frog game, you know, like when you was a kid, you just... You remember that game?
Yo, hear me. I know the
Dude,
game you're
I'm
talking
saying.
about, but
Yes. I
Yeah.
like him. I like him.
He seems put together.
good.
He's interesting for
Well,
sure. He's
hey,
a Kiwi
just
accent,
a little,
you know?
just a little insider. I do too.
Crazy.
That's
Yeah, I
How
didn't know that
loud?
either.
How
Wow.
loud,
Oh my gosh.
quietly?
Hey, hey. How's it going? Okay, how is everything? Like, how did it go? I'll take a seat.
you know, actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be deeply interrogated, but that actually wasn't that bad.
That's
Like, I
that's
guess
not
everyone-
really their personality. I mean, they say they're all bark. They're no fight. They're gonna say they're gonna interrogate you, and it's just silly little questions. They're kind of always been like that. They're not really serious about a lot of stuff, which I think is why we kind of get along really well. Is because they're kind of like calm. They're very calm. I kind of liked how like y'all meshed though. I think that, you know, you guys kind of like y'all had those conversations that just flowed really well. I really like that. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen. Like I was looking for that specifically.
Well, obviously, if it's like your friend group and these are all your close friends that you hold dear to you, obviously it's kind of important that if you do have someone in a relationship, right, that you can be your own person and mesh into the group as opposed to literally just being like an outsider kind of vibe who's only there or like only literally attached to one person, doesn't really like actually communicate or talk or take part in actual conversations. Is actually important too.
We're all so different. Like all our personalities are like completely different. Like if you get to know each other, like or get to know everybody, like you have like the super quiet ones, the kind of like aggressive ones, and the happy ones, and like the ones going through stuff, you know. But like at the end of the day, we all get along so well. And I always say this, so we met each other at like our worst, like our absolute worst, and we kind of like built each other up, so we really have that like super close bond, and it doesn't matter how different we all are, like we are very bonded. And even when outsiders kind of do come in, and like we are very welcoming to anybody as long as like they bring the good vibes. Like we're all for it. Like our group is so big. I'm hoping you were getting that vibe, and I'm hoping that you like them, because I kind of
No,
was
I
talking
have
to them
been.
and they do like you.
But yeah, I see. I've got some kind of form of approval.
Yeah, just a little bit. And you actually got the approval of Juicy, which is really good. That's the one person I was really hoping would like you the most. So I'm really happy how tonight went. I really hope you think the same though.
I am, honestly. It's actually been nice. Like, as I don't know if you could hear, but I was talking, and as I said to them, like literally, with the group, right? It's important, well, not with the group, with the person. A person is kind of how they are built and who they're like, how they act is based off the people they hang around and spend time with. I do actually believe that, because obviously spending around a lot of time around quite negative people or people who are kind of like, I don't know, condescending, kind of creates like a little bit of like that kind of vibe on the person. But your personality is quite like, it pours out kind of vibe. It's quite nice to see, right, in a room. And it's kind of reflected in the group that you're kind of part of, as to how you guys all kind of talk and laugh, and I don't know, it's actually really nice to see.
I'm glad you think that. I just have like some questions of my own, if you don't mind me asking. I know we like kind of got like the basis of it, but like overall, like what are your thoughts on like my friends? Like I know you like how it all went, but like in depth, like how do you truly feel about them? Because if let's put the hypotheticals out there, right? And let's say I make it to the
Hypotheticals,
end.
yep.
The hypotheticals, I make it to the end, I win,
Yeah.
and we become something. These are the people that you're gonna be around the most. Do you feel like you like them, and like do you feel like you guys kind of mesh well? Like do you feel like if you got to know them, you guys could kind of form some sort of connection as well? Or do you think that maybe it's not really the vibe, but you still think they're cool?
I actually believe I believe I could mesh quite well.
You know, I love them so much. So like to hear that you like them too, it's like I can't stop smiling. I don't know.
I'm glad. Like honestly, that's kind of how it's supposed to be, though, right? That's why it's like to me as well. Obviously, when you get to meet my friends and actually, I guess, spend time with me, hanging out with my friends, kind of vibe, and see how we all vibe. It's kind of like I hope the same thing kind of is replicated in that regard.
The night was really fun. I enjoyed it personally, even if I was like a little quiet. I just liked listening in on the conversations that was going around me and just making sure Seiji was okay because I really care about them. And like I said earlier about how he's very talkative and bubbly like Seiji is, I'm pretty sure he will get along very well with everybody. Just because of the energy it gives off.
I feel like the night went really well. You know, I decided to bring a few different friends, all with completely different personalities. That is my original group. Those are the people I hang out with the most. So I really just wanted to see how he would mesh with them. You know, we have Merp, who doesn't really talk. She's kind of like our group mute. We have Honey, you met Honey, and you have Dark. You also met Dark. I kind of made a joke that you guys actually got the full Dark experience, which is completely true. He's always like that. I thought it went really well, and I'm really glad that he got along with everyone, even though everyone was completely different. I think it actually does mesh well with the friend. It just felt very authentic almost whenever they were like just talking to each other. I'm confident. I really don't want to be that person. But I am. I'm gonna be that person. I think that me and Caleb have a connection. I know we're at the part of this show where everyone has a chance. I feel like I cannot give you 100% on this person's gonna get voted out or this person's gonna get voted out. We are at the point where these are the people, and when at the beginning I saw them coming to this point, you know. I feel like the connection we have, he feels as well, and I'm confident that he's going to take it further. The way he was talking was he saw some sort of future, and so I'm confident. Hopefully we could redo that mess of an awkward kiss.
Honestly, a special highlight kind of goes out to Honey. The questions they're asking kind of actually made me really laugh, I guess. I actually really enjoyed it. As much as Eric here asking questions, some of them are semi-serious, some of them are like, what's your shoe size? Not gonna lie, which is very sus. I guess I really enjoyed even the energy when drunk. I don't know, just the communication, just like really easy to go back and forth and actually chat. I don't know, it's quite nice. Just kind of like have this smooth flowing conversation. It's interesting. You're still like, I don't know. It's nice.
Bye. It's over already.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I kind of have to go and get some dinner now.
I know.
But honestly,
it's
been a nice night hanging out, getting to know everyone. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to meet everyone.
Nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too. It's nice to see you too. Nice to meet you, Merp. Obviously we're missing.
They all really like
two
you,
people.
by the way. They all kill.
Meh.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, you go get some dinner. Go eat.
Alright. It was nice to meet you. It was nice to see you again.
Nice meeting you too.
Alright, I'll just see you guys later. Alright. Farewell, I'm gonna take my leave now. Alright. I don't know, I actually really enjoyed it. Like, out of, I'd say all the groups of friends I've kind of had to spend time with, and like everyone's hometowns, I actually really enjoyed this one. I would say the group vibes for this hometown I probably like the most, like in regards to everyone kind of bantering, talking, laughing. It's quite nice to see, and I guess I just really like the company and vibe. I guess in its own way this is probably my favorite hometown, yes. honestly, thoughts and I guess feelings haven't really changed. Like it's kind of just more confirming kind of what I thought or I believed about the character as opposed to like changing anything. So I'm actually quite happy with the hometown because I've actually got to meet Sage's friends, actually get to know them a little bit, kind of see how they all interact, how they all vibe. So I'm very happy because it gives me more information and more insight into them. Honestly, I'd be happy like if you know when I was to leave this hometown today, if I'm to get anything out of it like a hug or a kiss, I'd actually be quite content with that. Yes. Right. I have anxiety for today, but yeah, I am as ready as I can be. But obviously today I have to go ahead and pick one of the people from the crowd, and I'm honestly gonna really struggle. But I've kind of already made my decision, so that is set in stone. I'm gonna be sad. I'm not gonna lie to kick off someone, especially at this point where there's only 4 people. But at the end of the day, honestly, I have to do what's best for me, right?
Honestly, I felt really happy after leaving the hometown, and even now I still blush about it. Everything was going great. I showed him everything that was there in my hometown, and then at the end we kissed. Even though I wasn't allowed to have friends or family there with me, I do feel like I got everything that was needed across. I'm really nervous. But I'm also really confident. I'm nervous because there could be a chance that I won't keep going, but after our one-on-one, at hometown, I feel confident enough that I at least have a chance. Honestly, I would feel upset at first if I had to go home today, but at the end of the day, at least Caleb knows what he wants, and at least he's happy. As of being sent home, I'm not 100% sure who's still here. There's me, Sage, Mizu, and who else? Honestly, if you were to send one person home today, I honestly feel like it would either be Mizu or Sage.
He just had some stresses from moving and getting used to living with family. And so because of that, I was trying to be considerate and not do the lewd jokes that I normally do. And he did specify that he's not kind of in the vibe for those. So I went completely neutral. And because of that, I think I became kind of boring. I guess at this stage, we both know what type of personas we have. There's not much else there is to explore other than, exploring histories of, like, what I did in life, what he did in life, things like that. So I guess from my perspective, I have shown what I could, other than getting into deeper details of things. Honestly speaking, I only think for myself. I don't mean that in a selfish way. I really mean that in a, I will only judge what I think about myself, and I won't judge others, mainly because it's very subjective, right? So, who do I think is best? I don't know. Who do I think is worst? Myself. That's how I think of it all the time.
I think it was more of I don't know, the understanding that we both want to connect deeper on something more than just a basic level. So it's not deep as I want it to be, but it's not just scratching the surface anymore. I feel confident in the fact that he's making the right decisions, and so if me getting voted out is the right decision for him, then I'm gonna respect it, and that's perfectly okay. And if I stay, then same thing. All of them are just I don't know, I love all of them. I don't want any of them to go home. If I had to pick any, I think it's Mizu, but then Mizu's very proactive and takes the initiative to go further. Even though that's not personally what I want to do. But I also know that Mizu mainly joined as kind of a hee hee ha ha.
So it could go either way. I honestly don't know. I thought the hometowns went really, really well. I think that Caleb got along with my friends. And they meshed really, really well. So, and we had a really good time. We had a lot of laughs, and it wasn't too serious. So I really liked it. Going into this rose ceremony, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I have a lot of confidence, and I want to like say that it is real, true confidence that is going on in this little brain of mine. But I mean, I do have my doubts. You know, I know that like the people I'm up against are obviously like super talented and amazing people. I love them so much. So like if they were to, you know, move forward, I would obviously be so happy for them because they deserve it. Okay. I have to say this very quietly because I just know they're sneaking around. But I honestly think that Bunny's gonna be the one that gets voted off. I never said that though. Shh. I never said that. I never said that.
Hey guys, nice to see you all tonight.
Hi. Nice to see you too.
So it's really nice to see you all, and honestly get to meet your family and friends. It kind of shows, I guess, an important side to me, which is kind of like the people who you hang around or you spend time with. Because I personally believe the people who you spend your time with or hang around is what builds you as a person, right? And it shows me like how you guys prioritize or how you guys like see yourself within like a friend group. I'm so excited, looking forward to moving into the fantasy suites coming up next episode. But I'm also at the same time, I'm going to be sorry that tonight we're going to have to let someone go. And as much as I have enjoyed getting to know all of you up to this point, I'm sorry that for one person it will come to an end tonight, but I've really appreciated all the time I've spent with all of you tonight and all throughout the last episodes getting to know you all. Alright, so the first rose I'm giving out tonight is for Sage.
Oh no.
Hi, will you accept this rose?
Hi. Absolutely, I would accept this rose. Thank you so much.
Right, not a problem.
Oh, it's comical.
Mizu Melon. Will you accept this rose?
Sure. Thank you.
Not a problem. Alright. And for the last rose tonight, Holiday May. Will you accept this rose?
I will. Thank you.
No problem. And Titsy Bunny? Is it? Bubbles? Would you like to come with me so we can have a chat away from the crowd?
Yeah, we can.
Alright. Alright, let's go this way.
Okay, well, I just want to like start off with like I don't really mind that I got voted out. From the beginning in all of my private little interviews and stuff, I've always said that like, you know, if I get voted out, then that's the best option for you and you're making your own options and giving yourself opportunities, and if you don't see you and I going into the future, then that's totally your decision, and I'm not like upset or angry or disappointed or mad at you or anything for not giving me a rose, I guess I should say.
I can actually really respect that. Honestly, like throughout, it's kind of like the show at the end of the day, right? Is I've got to try and make the decision what's best for me, and as I'm truly sorry, like I've genuinely enjoyed like getting to know you and actually spend time with you, but just with the way things have been going, I don't see it going further. Sorry.
It's okay. I really don't mind. It's just, it is what it is, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not upset or angry or anything. And like, I want you to be happy. So if you can find something with one of those three, then by all means go for it. It's what you want at the end of the day. So I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not like, it's not disappointment towards him. It's just in general. Like I've really made connections with all of the other people that have like come through here and like started on the show and all of that. So like, I'm not angry or anything. So that part was true. It's just like, it's still sad to not get a rose at the end of the day. But you know, like I said, it is what it is, and like I wholeheartedly know that he's making the right choice for himself. So, you know, I can't really be upset with how it is.
Oh, dear.
My wifey! I miss you already. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are gonna go on to the fantasy suite, and you guys are gonna get alone time with him, and you're gonna be able to get all smoochy with him and stuff like that, you know?
Hell nah. I'm too wholesome for that.
He's like,
No,
hell
not for
no.
me. Nah, I'm too wholesome for that. No way.
I just know that you guys are gonna do amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, can you come closer so I can like, you know, give you some sort of physical affection? Yeah.
Oh dear.
I love you all, and you guys are gonna do amazing. And I'm not crying. I'll probably cry after I get off, but
No, don't cry.
you guys are gonna do
Don't cry.
amazing. And you guys are all strong contenders, okay? You guys are all gonna do great, okay? Just don't read too far into it, and be very, get very personal with them. Do the thing that I couldn't do, okay? Get personal,
Oh.
know everything about him, okay?
Okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
I love
it's
you.
okay.
No, I'm gonna cry. I miss you already. Don't.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna be here. You're gonna make me cry, and I'm sick. I'm sicker than a dog. You guys are gonna make me cry.
Oh dear.
Okay. This is where I,
I love
say
you,
goodbye.
bunny. I love
Goodbye.
you.
I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Bye. And just so you know, every time I
This is
talk
too
shit
sad for me,
about
man.
you,
Goddamn.
every time I talk shit about you, it was all fake. I just want you to know that, and I love you.
Exactly.
So wait, I didn't say that. Okay, yeah, bye. Bye. I'm leaving now. This is it. Bye. Bubbles. Love you guys.
Honestly, after this rose ceremony, I'm really happy and really excited. I was really surprised. I thought that they got along really well, and I didn't expect her to be leaving today.
Whoever this guy is, he prefers this guy over me. So, new contestant, guys. New contestant. Pretty good. Actually, I think that I have a really big chance on winning, especially against that Sage person. I mean, Caleb already likes me more, so
Most days I can barely leave my bed, 'cause someone lives rent free inside my head. I say I'm not okay, I'm terrified when I go to sleep, when I close my eyes. What the hell am I supposed to do?
I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna fight for your love. If you really cared about me, but what is that supposed to mean?